Hey, what's going on, comic book familia? This is Ephraim Passpoint Comics. Yes, I know it's been over 2 weeks since I did my last video. Time goes by so quick, I didn't even realize it was 2 weeks until I looked at my latest video. As usual, whomever watches my videos, I always appreciate it. If you like what you see, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. You all ready for the next video? Let's get going. And I'm back. So this topic is my reoccurring one, Mount Rushmore of comics. And this is going to be pertaining to the Iron Age of comics. What's the Iron Age of comics, you say? Well, check out my last video that explains what the Iron Age of comics is all about. And these are my 4 top comic books from the Iron Age of comics, which basically began from 2008 to present time. Y'all ready? Let's get going. First up is The Walking Dead. It is an American post-apocalyptic comic book series created by Robert Kirkman and artist Tony Moore, who was the artist on the first 6 issues and cover artist for the first 24, with art on the remainder of the series by Charlie Adler. Beginning in 2003 and published by Image Comics, the series ran for 193 issues, with Kirkman unexpectedly ending the series in 2019. I completely missed out on buying this comic book when it first came out. I had no idea. I really started getting into it when I seen the series on AMC. This is a must-read series. Next up, we have We Live. The year is 2084 and the world has changed. Racked by calamities and crawling with monsters, the last remaining humans faced a dangerous existence, and now the Earth has been sent a message from the deepest reaches of space, a dark countdown to the extinction of all humanity. But there is hope. 5,000 children will be rescued by these mysterious message senders. This is the journey of Hototo, one of the lucky 5,000, but only if his teenage sister Tala can safely deliver him to the nearest beacon before time runs out. We Live is a violence and beauty, a unique tale of the apocalypse as told by Miranda brothers Inaki Miranda, Catwoman, Batman Beyond, and Roy Miranda that invites both dread and hope. When I read this series, I was so impressed by the storyline and artwork, and as an added point throughout the book, there are QR codes that if you check out, they have accompanied music to the storyline. I enjoyed this series so much that I reached out to the Miranda brothers and I asked them if they would come on my channel to talk about We Live, and they did. And I will put a link to that video on the description below. Next up is Something is Killing the Children. Something is Killing the Children is an ongoing comic book series created by James Tynion IV and Werther Del Edara, published monthly by Boom Studios beginning in September 2019. When the children of Archer's Peak, a sleepy town in the heart of America, begin to go missing, everything seems hopeless. Most children never return, but the ones that do have terrible stories, impossible details of terrifying creatures that live in the shadows. Their only hope of finding and eliminating the threat is the arrival of a mysterious stranger, one who believes the children and claims to be the only ones who sees what they see. Her name is Erica Slaughter. She kills monsters. That is all she does, and she bears the cost because it must be done. Erica Slaughter is a great character. She is a no holds barred character who only has one mission: to kill the monsters that are killing the children, no matter what obstacles she must overcome. This is an excellent read that I can't wait to read every month. It was originally going to be a 5-issue limited series, but became so popular it was changed to a continuing series. Last up, but not least, is Daredevil. I know that Daredevil has been around since the 1960s, and my picks have been from the Iron Age of Comics. Daredevil and older books have reboots when they start up books again, and this reiteration was from a series that started in 2019. Written by Chip Zdarsky and art by Julian Totino Tedesco, cover art, Marco Checchetto, artist, Lalit Kumar Sharma, artist. After a brush with death, Matt Murdock must piece together his shattered life, and that includes returning to action as Daredevil. Because when a criminal dies and Daredevil takes the blame, Matt must go on the run in a desperate bid to clear his name. But even he can't outrun Judgment Forever. And when Dee Dee's presence from Hell's Kitchen, the real devils come out to play. When the ongoing saga of Mayor Wilson Fisk takes a brutal, bloody turn, Matt finds himself with no choice but to investigate the corruption in New York's police force. The city is descending into chaos, and a protector must arise. As Matt Murdock rekindles his alliance and possibly more with Elektra, New York Mayor Wilson Fisk works on some deadly allegiances of his own. Matt Murdock must come to terms with what being Daredevil truly means. As the streets burn, a gang of lethal supervillains runs riot, and the kitchen is left hanging by a thread. That thread is Daredevil. After the events of the several weeks, Matt Murdock continues to struggle with how to best to appease his sense of justice. But he'd better think fast, because the criminals of his neighborhood aren't inclined to give him any more time to heal. A new Daredevil arises to protect Hell's Kitchen. Matt Murdock is in jail, but when he's serving his time in his masked guise, his home is left without a guardian devil. That is until Elektra takes it upon herself to protect Murdock's neighborhood and his legacy. The new Daredevil has her work cut out for her. Matt Murdock goes through emotional gauntlet while in jail. For those who read the series, King in Black, part of the series happens in Daredevil, and what he goes through cements this for me as one of the best series from the Iron Age of Comics. These were my top 4 picks for the Iron Age of Comics. I would love to hear what your 4 top picks are. Leave a message in the comments below. Until next time, everyone, this is Ephraim, Passpoint Comics. Take care and be safe.